Hi everybody, welcome to Cher's Motivations. Thank you for joining me again today. We are still talking about procrastination. Why? Because I think it is so important. I think that even in the midst of everything that's going on, it is so easy to make an excuse as to why you are not doing better, as to why you're not doing what you said you were going to do, as to why you are waiting or delaying for a better time. And so I think, yeah, the message I decided to say is still relevant to where we are. That's why I'm still in procrastination. And if you don't like this series, it'll be over. It'll be over in a couple weeks. I'm just about done with it. I'll be doing something else, but I want to finish this series out. So at any rate, have you been doing any cleaning? Like, have you been doing any reorganizing, restructuring, anything in the house? I have. And so I actually, over the course of the past few weeks, went through every piece of clothing that I have, and I used what's her name? Marie Kondo? I don't know. I think that's her name. Her method, where you go through everything and pour everything on the bed, and go through it, get rid of it. And I did that, and it felt so liberating. But let me tell you why I did that. So a couple weeks ago, I looked in my closet, and so I have one of my closets. So I have a closet in the guest bedroom that has my totes for the out of season clothes. So I had about 6 totes in there, with winter stuff. No, actually the summer stuff was in there. And then in my room, I hadn't pulled the summer stuff out yet. Why? Because we were in lockdown, so I didn't have to wear anything, right? So I still had my fall and winter stuff in the closet. Well, in the closet in my room, I have 2 closets in my room. One of them, my husband built custom shelving and custom the little poles that hold the clothes on it. And I put something that was probably too heavy. I don't know what the weight capacity in my closet shelf was, but whatever it was, it pulled the shelf down as well as the bars that were holding up my clothes. And so all of my clothes that were in there fell to the ground. And maybe it was a sign. Some things happen to let you know it is time to get this stuff together. So anyway, that all that came down, and so I ended up just throwing all those clothes that was in that closet in the spare bedroom on the bed, and it was just sitting there, and I was kind of living off of that bed, pulling stuff out, pulling nice tops, and then sweatpants to wear around the house, because guess what? Who was seeing my pants anyway, right? So at any rate, it looked like they had the screws in the closet had ripped from the studs, and my husband was saying, wow, I may have to go buy some boards from Lowe's to reinforce these the studs and to hook your closet back up. And so he was kind of delaying a little bit, thinking that it was going to be a lot more difficult than it was. And so finally I was like, well, babe, I want to get these clothes together. I need to go through all this stuff and start hanging it up. And I had moved some of the totes from the other room into our bedroom, and so then we barely could walk around because our room is not that big. And so I think he got tired of that, and so he was like, all right, I'm gonna fix this closet. And he was like, let me assess the situation finally. And so he went in there and he looked, and he was like, you know what, this isn't gonna be as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I don't need to go to Lowe's. I don't need to get any extra boards to reinforce the studs. It's just a little off balance, and all I need to do is just re-screw them in or drill them in or whatever. And he was able to fix my closet literally within 5 minutes. You know what I thought about that? How many times do you procrastinate, delay, or wait on doing something because in your mind you've made it feel like it was a lot more difficult than it really, that it was going to be a lot more difficult than it actually was? I've done that so many times, and only to find out that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be in the first place. And so if there's something that you're delaying on doing, if there's something that you are dreading doing because you think that it's just going to be such a difficult task, I'm going to say assess the situation. It may not be that bad. It may not be that much work. It may not be as hard as you think. sometimes well done is better than well said, right? Because he was saying he was going to fix that closet, but once those totes came in our room and he was sick of seeing that stuff there, he took some action and he did it. He fixed the closet, and it was a great job that he did, and it was definitely well done. And it was better than him saying it, because as he was saying it, he still had to suffer through having those totes that he was tiptoeing around in our room. And so there's things that you may be tiptoeing around. There's things that you may have been inconvenienced with. There's things that may be in your way simply because you've inflated this project, or inflated this activity, or inflated this next step that you need to do, and it's not even going to be that bad. Whatever it is that you're delaying on doing, you can do it. Go ahead and do it. Tell me about it in the comments next week. Have a great day.